we are about to see is the men's 100 metres butterfly for the S8 classification. So a couple of big names here. One's in the centre of the pool, especially Charles ROZOY and Denis TARASOV. They have had some good tussles in recent years, Liz. Expect another one tonight.
It has the potential to be a very exciting race, but if they both turn up on their A game.
Well, SIDNIN in lane 1, David CARREIRA, the local swimmer, in lane number 2. Evgeny ZIMIN from Russia in lane 3. There's Charles ROZOY, the Paralympic champion from France. And there's the world champion next to him, the European record holder, Denis TARASOV. Here's the first Danish swimmer we've seen. This young man's had a good couple of performances already, as has Andreas from Austria. And Ferenc, the experienced Hungarian, is in the outside lane, lane number 8. TARASOV set that European record back in the World Championships in Montreal in 2013. Charles ROZOY, well, he is the reigning Paralympic champion and the reigning European champion. And they are off. Charles ROZOY swimming with one-arm butterfly. Denis TARASOV using 2 arms on his butterfly.
Yeah, Denis TARASOV has a weakness in both of his legs, and we saw that there on the start. Charles ROZOY got a much better start, but already Denis TARASOV has caught him up, and it's already turning out to be quite an exciting tie between these two that we've come to expect over these years.
Well, coming into the turn now, it's very close, just 0.1 of a second separating them, and Charles ROZOY comes out of the wall well.
Again, yes, Charles ROZOY, as we would expect, had the better underwater, but now we'll see Denis TARASOV trying to make the charge down that second 50 and hoping to reel Charles in as he comes into the final 15 metres.
Well, here we go. Charles ROZOY from France just holding a slender lead over Denis TARASOV. What a battle to start the evening here. It's France with a one-armed Charles ROZOY. TARASOV coming through, and TARASOV gets it by 0.19 of a second. And what a fantastic battle between those two. TARASOV takes the gold, Charles ROZOY in second, and it's Mortensen from Denmark in the bronze medal position. But it was a real good tussle, as we expected that it would be between these two.
Yeah, as I said, here's the start, and Denis TARASOV up and straight into his stroke to make the most of those strong shoulders that he's got. And as we can see here in this shot, in the final 15, he was still behind. And Charles was always breathing towards him and looking. And when you're doing that, sometimes you just end up getting a bit shorter, and we saw at the end there that Denis TARASOV just took the victory.
Well, the swimmers exit the water there, and the result is confirmed. It was a close contest, but TARASOV takes it for Russia. The gold medal to Russia, silver to France, and the bronze to Denmark. Well, nice way to start us off, Liz.
Absolutely, and the Danes that we saw in the shot at the start